So, in today's episode, we are going to interview one of our clients who we were able to move from Sweden to Dubai. And he originally started a digital marketing agency that he was able to scale very quickly. And because of that, he wanted a solution not only from a tax perspective but also from a payment solution or just a company structural perspective, a place where he can operate such a scalable business model and also do it tax free. So we were able to move his tax residency to Dubai, his business to Dubai, and we were able to get him out of the Swedish tax system. So it's a very insightful interview. He has shared his experiences of when you move to Dubai, especially if you are in a digital entrepreneurship space, if you're a young entrepreneur, what sort of things that you can expect, what sort of plans you should make, and what are the do's and don'ts, if you are in his position or similarly, if you are planning to move to Dubai. So I hope that this interview gives you a good insight of how the process looks like, and as well as motivates you on taking the step by yourself as well. And if you want me to help you achieve this very step, then you can, of course, click on the first link below and book a one-on-one call with me, and we can discuss how I can be of help to you. So without further ado, so let's get started with the interview. So can you tell me what is your name and what is the business that you do?
So my name is Olaf. I do social media marketing and influencer management. I was living in Sweden. I had started my company and I felt it was too high taxes in Sweden and there was no opportunities really to succeed. It was not the network I wished for, and it was very hard to make money when you have 50% tax.
When you were starting your business and setting up, what was the key pain points that you were really struggling and that helped you push to the decision that you have to move out now?
Yeah, it's mostly the taxes. It's also pretty hard, everything with accountants and stuff in Sweden. So I was just wanting an easier solution and a better society by living in Dubai. Like that was my thoughts with why I wanted to move to Dubai, because I wanted my company, I want 0% tax, I want better people around me, and I want to skip the Swedish taxes. That's the main reasons. Now I have my Dubai company. I can easily access and use Dubai banking in order to get my funds from my European clients into Dubai and have that completely tax-free. And I think it really has helped the solution, because now I don't have to worry about tax. I don't have to worry about payments and stuff. They just get it to my Payoneer account, and I could withdraw the money from there however I want.
So I want to ask you, what was your mindset before leaving Sweden and the thought about moving to a new country, and especially when people say it's a Muslim country, what was your mindset like before moving to Dubai, and after you have moved it, how has that mindset changed?
Like people were very skeptical, obviously, like moving to Dubai is quite different living in Sweden. In Sweden, we even have a word which is called lagom, which means average. Basically, it's not too little, it's not too much. So moving to Dubai, people were very skeptical. They say it was dangerous out there. Who are you going to meet? It's very expensive, all this kind of stuff. There was a lot of thoughts that people had when I moved to Dubai, and I was having this mindset that Dubai is like a networking hub. There's great opportunities for success, great people living there, low tax, a better society than Sweden, much more controlled in terms of criminality with all the laws and everything. I was also thinking it's a little bit like too much living in Dubai with all the laws and that it's a Muslim country. But it turned out to be a great decision, and I think Dubai is a much better place for young people to start, because it's the opportunities are there. Like inflation, people are there. There's fancy cars, there's fancy properties. You see all the millionaires around there. So it's a great environment for networking and building your business, I think. So yeah, I have had a great experience moving to Dubai, and being in Dubai also made me much more motivated. Like in the daily life, when you see all these things, you really want to push harder, you want to get to the next step. And when you meet these people that are on a high level, you feel like your battery are recharged and you want to reach success even more. Work with you, Shiraz, has been a pleasure. It has been very easy getting the company set up. A lot of questions from my part has been answered. I'm usually a very annoying customer, or like I ask a lot of questions, and I felt that that does not totally be a problem with you. Be very patient, and you bring have a lot of patience with me as a client. That's my experience. It has been very smooth. I don't feel at any point it has been a distraction for me. It's just complete the steps, and here you have your company. I think it has been very easy and seamless working with you actually.
My next question is that obviously my package that you have purchased, you have paid almost $10,000 to work with me, and this is not the cheapest package in the market. For sure, you would find companies in the market that are playing on the cheapest options, but you still decided to work with me. So, what were the reasons for that?
You know, if you're starting a business, you're having loads of cost anyways, and it's very easily to get ripped off. Like all these companies, they promise all these kind of things, but I heard that people are getting ripped off by companies. They open everything, and then you can't get the banking set up, for example, or that you're not getting what you're promised. And you know, if you save this money that you maybe go with someone else, you're not safe. And also, like moving to Dubai and taking this big decision, I rather pay a little bit more and be safe than sorry, and I get ripped off, and it's not worth anything right now. I think if you're serious about business and you're moving to Dubai because obviously your business is doing something right, why can't you spend the extra dollars on a better service? So you're totally fine. You have less stress with opening the company and everything. I think that's totally worth it going with Shiraz then, because it's a big decision in your life. You know, why be cheap when you're already making money, or you're aspiring to make a lot of money? Like, then you should invest in that and go with the right decision that you know you will not have any headache with, and you know that it will be completely safe. I think that's a much better choice than just being cheap and taking cheapest option in business and in Dubai. That if you're thinking that you can ship out, Dubai is the wrong place. That's what I think. Like, if you think you can save, you know, when you come to Dubai, people are spending $4,000 on a dinner. And you know, when you're coming to Dubai, if you want to network with these individuals, you gotta sometimes take the bill of 2K or whatever it could be. And if you can't spend 2,000 on a dinner, maybe Dubai is the wrong place. You have to spend some money, and then if you ship out on the extra $1,000, or it could be for share service, I think Dubai is the wrong place. So yeah, for Dubai, you should definitely just take the safest, best cheap, the most cheap, safest option. I think Shiraz has that. I've been talking to a lot other companies, and they also charge a lot more as well. So it's also a balance. Maybe you don't take the absolute highest tier, but Shiraz definitely has a good price for what he can bring to the table. I would say Dubai is a very good place to live in. Also, it's definitely better than Canada and all these high tax places. UK, for example. I would say the expectations that you need to know is that it is expensive to live in. It's very expensive. It's a good business investment because you live there, you get recharge your batteries all the time, and you see what kind of level people move on. And when you get to meet these people on conferences or in the coffee shop, whatever it could be, it inspires you, and you can give advice that seriously could change your life. So for me, living advice is just going to get to know a lot of people. There's a lot of online groups as well, and a lot of the big ballers live in Dubai. So try to get into online groups and get help from these people, and meet them up IRL in Dubai. Also, try to live in a good area. If you live outside, people will actually judge you of this. So try to get to stay in a nicer place, Marina, JBR, downtown, etc. And yeah, don't spend too much money. That's a big thing. Like, if you live in Dubai, it's so easy. Just going into the club, spending 10K, 20K, whatever it could be, and the same on dinner. So be careful with your money, but when you meet important people, take the bill and try to be on their side. I would think that's the biggest advice. And just try to maximize it for your business, because when you have zero tax, you should definitely utilize that and get as much money as you can into your bank account, so you can utilize the 0% tax. Because if you're not that ambitious and if you're not looking to skyrocket your success, Dubai is not the right place.
Okay, so can you tell me, like, if someone brings me as a consultant on their side, as compared to, some of the companies that works on the cheapest pricing business model, how can that help them? What would be the benefit of having me as a consultant, and as opposed to the companies that I've just mentioned?
The thing I realized with Shiraz, which is much better, is that he's the one plug for everything in Dubai. That I have felt like he has helped me with tons of other stuff other than just setting up the company. Like I can ask Shiraz, where's the best place to stay? Which one can I contact for this? Which one can I do this with? And it's more like a solution long term also for things in Dubai. And always having someone you could discuss with, and Shiraz maybe has a guy that could help you with this, etc. If you have a cheap consultant, you will definitely lack on the customer service side and on that side. So let's say you move to Dubai, you probably don't know so much about how it really is living there, and just having your company set up. There's a lot of questions left on the table which you maybe can't get answered because there's a reason also why they charge a low fee. If they get zero money in their pocket outside of setting up the company, maybe they're not that interested in helping you with loads of other things. And I felt that I got that from Shears as well. So definitely, I got a lot of other stuff outside just setting up the company residency. And of course, everything with the process of moving there with the residency and the banking and everything has been solved. And apart from that, I got tons of other questions answered, even about business in general. Like, do you think this is a good business idea and stuff? I really appreciate that I got your help on that, Shears, as well.
Well, thank you for your time as well today, Olaf, and I wish you the best of luck.